to be so tired of us. Oh, okay, free coffee today. Yay.
Má mày làm gì?
There's nothing such as free coffee, is there? Huh? There's no such thing. It looks like Uncle Roger laid a little trap for his little cousin. And who is this guy, by the way? Because I see him a lot now with Uncle Roger. Is this his cousin? Is it Nigel's cousin? Because I don't know where he came from. He must be a friend of Uncle Roger. No, no free lunch today. Yeah, the Nether Loan Shark. Yeah, I know. But I honestly think that he may be related. It's either that or they're buddies, because he tends to be in a lot of his videos. Well, it looks like Uncle Roger got the better of him, no? He gave him a bit of a black eye.
You fall for oldest trick in book, the Vietnamese coffee trap.
Not again.
Last time, you tie up Uncle Roger, forced me to watch Jamie Oliver make pho. Today, Uncle Roger have my revenge. I'm gonna recreate Jamie Oliver pho and make you eat it.
Why you do this? I'm trying you come. We both Vietnamese. Why you do this?
Oh boy. All right, it looks like this is going to be good. I mean, Uncle Roger has done a lot of like remake recipes before, and I've reviewed quite a few of them, but this one, it looks like it's going to be a good one. Yeah, I know, it's a little evil, no? Tricking somebody to come in for coffee. You know what? Think about it. I wonder how many people actually did like pass that sign while they were filming and thought that it was actually free coffee or free lunch. Uncle Roger reviewed your egg fried rice, by the way? Did he? Wait, somebody's saying that Uncle Roger reviewed my egg fried rice. Did he? Because this is the first time I heard about it. Or he needs to. Did you forget to type that? Because personally, I would love it if he reviewed it. But, you know, I mean, if it happens, it happens. It doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, I know. I don't think anybody would believe such a thing either. Uncle Roger does need to bring out his plaid shirt. Did he? Okay. All right. Yeah, no, Uncle Roger hasn't done it yet, I don't think. No, he's been too busy making a life for himself in Los Angeles. But, see it. Yeah. You haven't seen this video before. Well, that's good. That makes two of us, because I haven't seen this. So, hi, Essen. How are you? Nah, don't worry about the typos. It's okay. Yeah, I know. You know what? I'll tell you what. I would like to make biryani, and I think I can make it because I think I can get all the ingredients. So it's not an issue. So I can make it. The only thing that is stopping me from making it right now is that it really, how do I put it? It's 30 degrees out. It's super hot. I don't have a fan in the house except for this portable one. And I know that's going to be a long day, like really long. So maybe I'll do it soon. I don't know. I can't promise anything right now because it's summer. And, well, we're at the beginning of summer and it's super hot right now. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, make it during winter. I know. This is the same thing that I was thinking. Like right now, the best time to make everything is, well, the best thing to make is like salads, gazpacho soup, and everything else. You know, like easy things, cool things that you don't break a sweat over. Oh, it's almost 90 degrees where you are. Oh, I feel you. It is here too. Yeah, summer food is for hot food. I normally eat hot food in summer. I do. Where am I right now? I'm in Barcelona. Well, I'm actually in Cambrils. It's close to Barcelona. It's a beautiful, beautiful little town next to Barcelona. About an hour away. Beef rendang is also nice for autumn. Yeah, it is. It really is. Oh, that's an idea. Making paella and then putting a little bit of MSG in it. Yeah, that could work. It could actually. I could also keep it authentic like Spanish and just add a little bit of it. It could work. I think so. I can make that. No, no AC in this house. Zero. No AC, no built-in fans. So I have my portable one, which is, well, it is actually powerful, I have to admit. It is. But it's not the same thing as actually having like an overhead fan. What's my favorite pizza? Oof. I go for normally Diavola or I go for like a meat pizza normally. But if I'm in Napoli, I'll go for a margherita normally. 94 in Boston? Really? Whoa, that is hot. Golly. I didn't think Boston got that hot. I would expect it in like Phoenix or like Tucson, where I was born, like in Phoenix, you know? But that's pretty hot. Really? Up to 99 degrees? Really? Golly, what's going on? This is going to be a hot summer. You know, the only good thing is that I'm close to the beach. Yeah, it does. It helps, and I have a pool. But besides this, yeah, not 75% humidity. It's the same here, huh? We're in the 70s, 80s. Barcelona delicacies. That's hard to. Well, you have escalivada, which is a dish that is a vegetarian dish. You can put cheese on it as well if you want, and and you can also add some sardines to it or anchovies. It's a very tasty dish. It's onions, aubergine, and what else? I haven't made it forever. Red or bell peppers. You roast them in the oven, olive oil on top, salt, roast them, take them out, you peel them, dice them up, and then you just mix it again with olive oil, seasoned salt, and maybe some other spices if you like. And then normally goat cheese does go on top, and it's actually quite good with goat cheese. You can also use it or put it on top of like some coca bread or pan cristal. That's the other one, pan cristal, which is very, very, very nice. Yeah, well, I have a long story. So I was born in Arizona. Yeah. My dad was a chef, so every 2 to 3 years he got tired of working in a place as the executive chef. So he decided to move. So I have lived in Los Angeles, I have lived in New Mexico, I've lived in Arizona a couple times. I've lived in Hawaii, I've lived in Virginia, and I've also lived in a lot of places in Washington State. A lot. So if I have to count how many times I have moved in my entire life, let's see, how many times would that be? With all the times that I've moved over here too in Europe, because there's been quite a few, I would say close to about 30 times. Yeah? 30 times I've moved in my life. It's a lot. Yeah, it is very common for chefs to move from restaurant to restaurant, or not just that, but like country to country. And the other thing is, a lot of chefs, like if you are working with a really good chef, a good head chef or sous chef, the chances are when they quit, they'll take a portion of the team with them, especially if people like working for them. My dad used to take half the team or the entire kitchen with him, especially if his boss used to like cross him. He'd get angry, just couldn't work for them anymore. He'd take the entire kitchen with him. One, it would screw them over, and two, he would have a team that he could trust that would do a good job. This is also very important. It's like once you get that ability to work with a good team, to try to replace your entire team is very difficult. I mean, in London, we had 40 chefs working, and the majority of the chefs during the week were agency chefs. They weren't just like chefs working for Marriott. So we would always have new guys, except for the couple agency chefs that we could always get, but they had to pay a premium for them because they were really good. Chef life, yeah. Yeah, I know. Chef life. Chef life's hard. Any chef that's watching, you know exactly what I mean. Your feet hurt all the time, your back hurts. I mean, there are days when you do not want to get out of bed after working 16 to 18 hours a day. You'll be on for 2, 3 weeks straight. You don't want to get out of bed. And this is the life. Yeah, I know. Well, living in Arizona, I'll tell you what, the dry heat didn't bother me. Oh, thank you for the donation. My thermometers, my thermometers, analog thermometers are better. Analog are better. So if you get a digital one, that's fine, but it's always a good idea to have an analog to back it up. But I have thermometers at home. You need to use them when you're cooking. It's an important thing to have. Where was I? Well, in any case, Arizona's dry heat. So when I was growing up there, I used to have a lot of nosebleeds because, dry heat. And that's not as bad, though, the dry heat, as humidity. I'll tell you what, living on the coast, woof, like right now, I'm sweating, yeah? It's a little warm in here because I have to close everything off. Otherwise, you'll see a bunch of light and, their little birdies outside and everything and hearing the neighbors. And they're still shooting fireworks off, by the way. It's not a problem, guys. Yeah. Actually, I'll tell you a little secret. If anybody's just starting in the kitchen, yeah? My little secret when I was in the kitchen working and sweating a lot was to go into the walk-in as often as I could. You just need to be careful with doing that because if you stay in the walk-in too long and you're in a very hot kitchen, you can get sick. It's not that you'll catch a cold per se, but everyone, you can still get sick in summer if you leave the fan on too long or the AC. So you just need to keep that in mind if you tend to spend a lot of time in the walk-in. Good evening, Chef. Hey, 10 p.m. here in Vietnam? Oh, is it? Well, hopefully it's not too late for you guys. Yeah, it's only 5 p.m. here. Well, if you get a chance to come to Spain, you definitely need to come. Yeah, turning on the fan, we don't have AC, so I can't turn on AC, but at night, you have to have something on you. It is just super, super, super hot. Yeah. It's only 9 p.m. in India. Not bad. Singapore. We have people from everywhere, don't we? Everybody, welcome, huh? I thought we only had mostly people from like the United States and Europe. Oh, I'm doing good. Oh, it's almost 11 o'clock there. Oof. It's 11 a.m. in New York. Well, you're just having, it's the beginning of the workday, isn't it? That's right, because here, I forgot, today here is a holiday. Yeah, because yesterday or today is San Juan, so it's still a holiday. Nobody's working. Right now in Montreal, 40 degrees in Montreal. Wow, I wouldn't expect that. Oh, thank you for the donation, James. 12 degrees Celsius and rain for me 6 p.m. Oof. 12 degrees. You know what? Right now I'd go for 12 degrees. I really would. 12 degrees right now feels or would feel very nice. Yeah? But like very nice. It's just one of those things that, some people prefer the cold and others prefer the heat. Me personally, I prefer like a balance of the both. Because if not, it's hard to say. It's just hard to say. Let me know, guys, what do you prefer? Do you prefer either having a super hot climate? Well, not super hot, but like a nice tropical Mediterranean climate? Or do you prefer cold, like Norway type cold? Because me, I could live probably in Norway. I could. It's just that the cold, after a while, if you have good insulation, after a while it does get to you, doesn't it? Yeah. Cold. See, love the swearing on the Testy and Pizza video. Cold, love heat, prefer cold, hot. Woo. It's like 50-50 here with everybody, isn't it? 10 Celsius. Ooh, that is cold. I'll tell you, for me, perfect is like 21, 22 Celsius. That's nice. Yeah. I hate the heat and sweating, so Norway. Well, yeah, it helps, especially if you're working in the kitchen, to work in a colder climate. Germany is always cold. Is it really always cold in Germany? Yeah, 22 is nice. Yeah, because I'll tell you, 30, 35, especially when you're close to the water, it gets to be too much. It's just bad.
And today, Uncle Roger have my good friend Nis Thuy here to help me fuck up Vietnamese food. Nis Thuy, you ready?
No.
This is the key. Bones. The convenience of a stock cube is fine, but that ain't stock. Straight from the mouth of Jamie Oliver.
I love to look at the marrow. That's how you know that you're going to get a really fatty broth. Fat means flavor. So these bones are gorgeous.
Fat does mean flavor, but it's not good if you're on a diet. I mean, it's tasty, but you still need to be careful with it. And if everyone thinks, well, I'll just have a salad with a bunch of dressing. No, that doesn't work. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, 1 gram of fat, olive oil, has about 9 calories, I think. I need to look it up. It may be more or less, I don't know. But in any case, it's pretty impressive, huh? So if you have like a couple tablespoons of dressing, you might as well just eat a steak. I mean, you get more protein. Not only that, if you eat more protein, again, I'm not a nutritionalist, but I believe it does help you burn more calories. Okay, good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for confirming it. About 9 calories, more or less. And alcohol, 7. Oof, I know. Isn't that sad? Yeah, alcohol, 7 calories from this. Not good. Tasmania. It's 1:30 in the morning. Oh, well, thank you for staying up. I hope you're a night owl, because this isn't going to be like a quick video. I'm getting a lot of questions today. Ooh boy. Okay. So Sleepy, for your questions with olive oil. Oof. I'll have to make a video on this. Yeah, this is it's a bit complicated. So as far as the calories go, I believe that's the same for the fat. It just depends on the quantity of fat. That's what depends on the calories. The differences in olive oil, however, what is this? That the difference with this is the difference in extra virgin of normal refined olive oil and other types of refined olive oil is the amount of times that they have refined it. So the more refined it is, the more nutrients you lose. So this is why extra virgin olive oil, which is the best olive oil that you can get, is so good for you. And not all olive oils are the same. All right. So it's very subjective on what you buy, where you buy it, who you buy it from, etc., etc. For cooking, normally you want to use extra virgin, well, not extra virgin, but normal olive oil, normal olive oil. Here in Spain, though, extra virgin olive oil is an olive oil that a lot of people tend to use. So they'll cook with extra virgin. It's just that now, since olive oil has gotten so expensive, people don't want to cook with it anymore. So a lot of people will use like sunflower oil or another type of oil that's like a lot cheaper, because it's just cheaper. The only issue is that, 1, you don't get the health benefits, and 2, well, you don't get the flavor as well. And once you develop the flavor, with olive oil, because extra virgin can be quite strong. Say, extra virgin is good to use in like soups and salads, dressings, unless, of course, it is a type of dressing like Caesar or any of these other dressings where you want to taste the other ingredients, because the oil can be very strong. Like the type of extra virgin olive oil I can get here is pure extra virgin. It's strong. It's not cheap either. If anybody can try like Spanish olive oil, but authentic Spanish olive oil, I would recommend it. Since the place I buy it here is it's just the grocery store, it's the normal place, so I don't specifically buy a local brand. Otherwise, I would tell you a good brand to buy, and it is expensive here with the local like olive, what do you call them anyway? Well, the refineries. But in any case, it is much better to get. And then again, I mean, if you want Italian or Greek olive oil, that's not an issue. They make some good olive oils too. It's just that Spanish is the biggest producer in the world. Spanish olive oil and Italian. Well, I don't know. Let me see. What's the difference between Spanish olive oil and Italian? maybe you'll pick up some of the gestures if you start taking the Italian olive oil. You'll make more of these gestures. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think the only difference is the price. Extra virgin olive oil is more expensive, I believe, in Italy than Spain. Avocado oil. You know, Sean, that avocado oil I haven't used. I don't use it. And I'll tell you why, yeah? When I turned 20, I used to eat avocados and guacamole all the time. Once my beard came in, I couldn't eat guacamole anymore. I got an allergy to avocados, and not the same type of allergy of like touching shrimp or anything. I mean, I got asthma. I couldn't breathe when I would eat it. And it's only been until now that I've been able to eat it again. So this has been the reason why I've stayed away from everything to do with avocados. And that's a shame too, because I used to love them. I used to make guacamole regularly. What is a Spanish sofrito? Oh, a Spanish sofrito is easy. Mira, look, you can... Well, I have plenty of videos with this, but in any case, a Spanish sofrito is normally like olive oil, onions, garlic, tomato. Sometimes you can also put like peppers or like bell peppers in it, and you just cook, and reduce. And that makes a very basic sofrito. There are other like ingredients that you can add to it, and in other parts of Spain, it's a little regional. I mean, in France, when you think of mirepoix, it's like standard, yeah? Carrots, onion, and celery. And in Italy, at least in the north, their sofrito is the French mirepoix. So carrots, onion, and celery. I think in the south, it's a little more like the Spanish sofrito, if I'm not mistaken. If there are any Italians watching, then let me know if I'm correct, or correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it's like that. Because Vincenzo, when he talks to me, I think he mentioned that in the south it's a little different than the north. As well, I know this with the cuisine because I've been to both, the north and the south. But I think it's like quite different. Ordinary sausage? No, I've never heard of that. Is that a channel or is that a dish? Yeah, no, mirepoix is good. It's just that you don't want to use the French mirepoix when you're making a paella. Yeah, Jamie did this, and it didn't go over too well. ChatGPT for alternative ingredients. Yeah, I mean, you can ask ChatGPT, but ChatGPT isn't a chef. So you are going to be getting probably some different answers. Basically, I mean, it's not that difficult. If you watch like my videos or anything, or if you watch like Gordon Ramsay, Jamie, even Jamie and other chefs, after a while, you'll start to develop like a feeling of what can substitute other ingredients. Like, you know that garlic and onions marry. Yeah, this is the term. They marry. They go well together. So in Italian cuisine, you know that onions, tomatoes, garlic, basil, all these ingredients go very well together. Obviously, a lot of Italians will tell you, don't put garlic in everything. Okay, that's fine. But at least here in Spain, wow, they love to use garlic here. I think even more than the Italians. Near Chef ChatGPT. If you're allergic to garlic, leave it out. You don't need to eat it. No, because some people are allergic to garlic. It's a chemical in garlic. I don't know if it's the allicin or it's another one. But it can cause like an allergic reaction. And same thing with onions, same thing with a lot of ingredients. That's a good answer, huh? There's no vampires in Spain. Yeah, Spain, I don't think there's a lot of vampires, no.
This has got marrow in it as well, so this is like a super bone.
Have you heard anyone call it super bone?
No, just bone marrow.
This like his pickup line on Tinder, you know?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Super bone.
Yeah, come back to my place. Let me show you my super bone. Uncle Roger gonna smack nephew loan shark with my super bone.
Oh no.
Oh, come on.
The marrow is actually really good for your skin.
Oh, here we go.
You know?
Why you do this to me?
Put all the bone.
She's actually quite, like, into this, isn't she? She's not camera shy at all. I mean, when we saw, I know, okay. All right. Everyone ready? Yeah?
Sorry, children.
She's not camera shy at all. This is good because Liz, when she was doing her first few videos with Uncle Roger, she was really, really camera shy. Like, really camera shy. And she's not. This one, she's not camera shy at all. I'll give you a super bone, Chef Tao. Yeah. Hello, guys. My top 5 movies? That's hard to say. I love Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Harry Potter was also good. I'm the same age as some of the actors, so growing up with it, that was pretty important. What else? Hard to say, really. Really hard to say. Yeah. Greetings, everyone. If everyone has just joined, we've been on for only 30 minutes, so you haven't missed much because I've been trying to answer questions and everything from everyone because I know that everyone have a lot of questions for me to answer. Well, this is a good question. I'm trying to live stream, so yes, I want to start doing more live streams on YouTube. I mean, personally, I enjoy streaming. I really do. Going live is fun because then I get to interact with all of you. Normally, I mean, if I post a video and I record and I edit and I post it, that's fine. And then I can talk to you while I watch the video, but it's not the same. I mean, you can't honestly see how I am on a recorded video because I cut out the mistakes because I have a lot. And that's just how it is. Horror flicks. Well, we'll watch some Jack videos, no? That'll be some horror flicks. Yeah. Yeah. Worst cooking video with Jack? Oh, my worst cooking video with Jack? Hard to say. The lasagna? I think? Just got over Jack's videos. Yeah, no, the lasagna and on my favorite video games, Weeping Blade. Hey, you know what? One of these days, we will have to do a game. I'll show you. I have a lot of games, like a lot of games. So it's very hard to, all of Jack's videos. It's hard to say. Let me put it this way. Total War, I used to love growing up because it was easy. Call of Duty, I used to play a lot. Battlefield, I play a lot, but I have like 1,000 hours on Battlefield 5. I started with Battlefield 3. Battlefield 4, I like. Battlefield 5, I wish it was a little better, honestly. But Battlefield 4 was better. Crusader Kings, I play. What else? I have a few others. I don't play that much now. I spend most of my time editing, like doing YouTube stuff. That's okay, not a problem. If you guys can't stay up, I fully understand. I mean, if you want to watch this later, not a problem. Just remember to watch it later. Greetings from Sweden. Hey, hi guys. Overcooked with fans. More sweaty. Dota too? Maybe. Saving Jack's enchiladas. I don't think anyone could save those enchiladas. Like, seriously. I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, editing takes a lot. Hey, I'll be very honest. When I first started, especially like the reaction videos, I was still new to editing because I was doing some cooking and some travel videos. And it would take me about 3 days to get a 20-minute video done. All right. And I use DaVinci. I'm very, if you ask me questions, I'll tell you about it. But in any case, it was so complicated to try to figure that out by yourself. I mean, I was watching tutorial videos on how to do it. It was complicated. And now it takes me about, I don't know, about a day and a half, maybe 2 days still to edit a video. Not a full day. I mean, I work for a few hours, do a first pass. I leave it because otherwise I make more mistakes. And then I come back and do a second pass and maybe a third to do coloring and everything else at the end. But still, it's a good 6 to 8 hour turnaround for each video. So when a video doesn't do well, it hurts because I put a lot of effort into that video. It may not take as much effort to record the video as cooking videos, but editing still takes a lot. Like if you see how many times I cut the videos, and I do everything manually. I don't have buttons and everything for shortcuts because I wasn't taught. I do it myself. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate that you love my videos, huh? I really do. Oh, you're welcome, Daniel. Good luck on your exam, by the way, huh? I hope you do good with it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I like these glasses. It helps me see. If I didn't have to wear them, I wouldn't wear them because I don't like glasses. Premiere Vegas. Yeah, you know what? DaVinci feels intimidating. Yeah, DaVinci is, but here's a good thing about DaVinci. Okay, Premiere, you pay a subscription and you have it, and it's more advanced than DaVinci. But with DaVinci, once you pay the professional version of it, because then you can use 410-bit. Yeah, I can use 10-bit videos. That's it. You'd never have to pay again. So you don't deal with the subscription. The only thing is it is super complicated, especially when you're starting out to video edit. Whoa. Not only that, but if you don't have a powerful machine and enough RAM, it'll crash on you. My old computer used to crash constantly. Yeah, no, my glasses, they do, and they cause issues with cooking. That's why normally with my cooking videos, I don't wear them because otherwise I have to clean them afterwards. I get oil and everything and grease on them. Yeah, and especially when, hey, if anybody's cooking, if you wear glasses, when you go into the walk-in, they fog up on you. So you're spending forever trying to, defrost them. No, my PC editing. Okay, so I have my desktop. This is my big one. Yeah, that I'm doing this live streaming on. This is my computer. I do everything on it. My laptop is now 2 years old. It's a gigabyte. It's good, but it cannot support the videos that I'm editing. Like normally when I record one of these videos, I'm using a video that's like at least I'm filming in 4K 10-bit at like 25 frames, 30 frames per second. So a normal video will be around 60, 70 gigabytes. And I don't use proxies because, again, I don't know how to do it myself. So I taught myself. But in any case, I have a lot of RAM, so my PC can handle it easy. The only issue is that my laptop, whoa, that poor thing, it overheats something awful. My 4K cameras, you know what? My GH5, I remember when I first started, I started in 2020, I think it was, or maybe 2019. It was just before the pandemic. And there was a sale on Amazon. So I got it for around 2,000 with everything, with the lens, everything. I spent a little bit of my, savings with that. And now, recently, last year, I bought a Sony. What is it? It's a 6700 Sony, A6700. And that works really well. It's also more advanced, so the AI is great. It stays in focus. The only issue with the Sonys, besides that they're complicated, is that it overheats. So every single time that I'm doing a cooking video with it, the bloody thing overheats. I have to buy a fan with it, and then I have to do this because the poor thing overheats. Even one day before I had the fan, I stuck it in the freezer for a few minutes just to cool the thing down. Poor thing. It's like, as soon as you touch it, it burns you. Bloody hell. This is going to be the new thing, isn't it? Everyone's going to make a little clip of how many times I say bloody hell in a video and then post it on Instagram and it'll go viral. Well, let's try. Let's make this happen. Maybe we'll do the worst cooks in America. I don't know if I can. Yeah, with the TV copyrights and all that. Sorry, guys, if I'm not replying to every comment. I am really trying. That's why we're not playing the video. I need to do a Q&A. I honestly do. Yeah, everyone has a catchphrase. Well, I have quite a few catchphrases. I just say bloody hell a lot.
In baking sheet.
I love that you didn't ask for gloves.
Thank you for the donation. Be the first chef to upload a video cooking with... Oh, cooking microwave only. Oh, please, no. Please, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. That's please, 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 no. Any tips for seasoning a tomahawk steak? Thank you for the donation. Look, tomahawk. Me personally, if I was making a tomahawk steak, enjoy your dinner, by the way, you can season it just with a simple seasoning of pepper and salt. But if you get like Maldon salt or salt Maldon, where it's nice coarse salt to finish the steak, that's even better. You don't need to make it complicated. Me, I like sauces with my steak. I don't like to do just dry rubs. If you want to make a simple dry rub, you can add paprika, cumin, salt, pepper. You can add all of that. Maybe if you want to put, like if with Gordon's recipe, coffee grounds in it, you can. And use that. But steak is a great thing, yeah? I mean, it's so versatile. Yeah, no. Microwave cooking. No, please. I live in... You live in Malden? Really? Well, just so you know, they sell Malden salt here in Spain. Yeah, I know. Microwave steak. I'm surprised Jamie hasn't made a microwave steak video. Hey, well, guys, thinking about making a homemade mayo. I have a video on making mayo if you want to see it. It's on YouTube, okay? Because I have the majority of my following on there. But it's super easy.
So in his recipe, he has cloves, cinnamon, and star anise, which is a really good sign because those are all of the things that's in pho. I don't know which cinnamon Jamie uses, but this is the one that you should, not the ones that you use to make horchata. Ah. There's a difference. This is Asian.
Whoa. There is a difference. Okay. So, horchata, yeah? I know that Mexican horchata is like made with cinnamon and other spices, and rice I think is made with, but here in Catalonia, horchata is not made with that. It's made with tiger nut. Not made the same way, yeah? Completely different flavor. And if you want it sweet, you can get it sweet, but even like unsweetened, no sugar, is pretty sweet. And as far as cinnamon is concerned, if anyone doesn't know, there are multiple types of cinnamon, yeah? A lot of the cinnamon, I forget which one is which normally because, you know, cassia and Ceylon and everything. But in any case, I think it's Ceylon cinnamon, if I'm not. Give me one moment. Forget everything. Ceylon. I was right. Ceylon. Exactly. Ceylon cinnamon is the good cinnamon. This is the cinnamon that you want to use. This is the cinnamon that is the best cinnamon, that if you can get it, but it's also a little expensive. The other one is the cinnamon that you see that is very thick. It has a much stronger flavor. It's not as delicate, and it's not as easy to like break up as well. Oh, and the other thing about churros, huh? Churros are very common here. I thought it was a Mexican thing, like growing up in the Southwest. No, churros here in Catalonia, but they actually spell it in Catalan with an X, yeah, with the CH sound. It's popular. Like you see churro stands, not everywhere, but you'll see them during festivals and everything. It's hard to say. I haven't had the churros here in Spain, so I don't know. I think it's almost exactly the same. It has to be a difference with the batter because they still like cover them in chocolate and sugar and cinnamon. So it's pretty much the same. I mean, it just depends on if you want to fight over who made it, the Spanish or the Mexicans. I don't know. Chocolate comes from the Americas, so it's a good point to think that, you know, it's probably from the Americas. Welcome, everybody. Everyone that's new, welcome. We're still only a few minutes into the video. Weeping Blade. So for me, and this goes for in restaurants as well, we never used like pasteurized eggs. I just use eggs. It is a bit of a risk, but with the acid, it technically doesn't kill the bacteria. But with the acid and everything in it, it should be good. The chances are of getting salmonella from egg, at least over here, are very, 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 very small because in a lot of places they vaccinate. Not everywhere, but they do in a lot of places. So in the US, you have to be a little more difficult. And if you are afraid of it, use pasteurized egg. That's fine. It's not an issue. It's just that if you don't really care about that, or if you're more confident, let's say, not that you don't care, but you're more confident, that's better. Just use an egg is fine. Just make sure that it's from a reputable source. Jamie has a homemade mayo cooked in applewood. Really? Maybe I didn't read the comment right. Oh, how do I manage my time for the health? Oh, thank you for the donation. Thank you, Susie. Hard to say. I don't know. I'm going to have to stop posting twice a week and just do like live videos now. Thank you for the donation, guys. All right. So, how do I'm thinking of Roman Empire before. You know what? This is thank you for the donation, Morty. My goodness. Well, for Italian dishes, we could try something like this. I don't have a old Roman like recipe book, but this is something interesting that we could actually look into. But you have to think pasta. I think I read somewhere that even like pre-Rome, they had pasta or some sort of wheat noodle in Italy. Supermarkets and microwave practice solutions seems other way. Oh, thank you very much. We could create a dish of Annie Burrell. By the way, love your channel. Oh, thank you so much, Morty. So, Chef Anne Burrell. Anne Burrell? That rings a bell. That does ring a bell. She rest in peace. She passed away. So many chefs have passed away in the past few years. Paul Bocuse was one, and several other very famous French chefs. Oh, Alton Brown's partner. Okay, yes. Yeah, I remember watching Alton Brown a lot on the Food Network.
And cinnamon.
Didn't know cinnamon got different race also.
Yeah. You don't see how chinky it is?
Chinky? Did you just say chinky?
Okay.
Chinky.
How this look chinky? This don't look like my eye. My eye very squinty. He's
Uncle Roger, huh? Oh, he's a character. He even makes fun of himself. Just if anybody's wondering, there are like, if I'm not mistaken, at least 4 principal types of cinnamon. Don't ask me on all the names because I don't remember all of them. You want to be a chef but plan to switch? No, it's not too late if you want to be a chef, but this is a CS major in 2nd year. All right. Herman, what I would tell you is to get a part-time job, and I made a video on this on how to become a chef, at a nice restaurant, and try a couple months doing that before you put all your money and all your time and energy into working in the kitchen. I'm not to say that don't go working, don't work in the hospitality industry. No, nothing of the sort. It's just that you need to know if it's for you and if you like it, because a lot of people get burned out very quickly. And that's even after they've gone through like university and everything to go through college and culinary school. And then at the end of it, they realize that with a degree, because a lot of students think that after they graduate from university, they're going to get into a restaurant. They're going to be sous chef. No, doesn't work like this. No. You have to start, maybe not at the bottom, washing dishes, but you do have to start like closer to the bottom and you have to work your way up. So because of this, and in the US is a big difference than over here in Europe, I would suggest testing the waters first and seeing if you like it. But if it's something that you desperately want to do, then by all means, go for it. Do it. Don't worry about it. I mean, look, I started doing like social media at the age of like 28, 29. Okay? So I had already worked more than 15 years in the kitchen, hundreds of hours a week, more than 15 years before I started anything else. So you're never too late to do anything. And I even think Colonel Sanders that made Kentucky Fried Chicken, if I'm not mistaken, I think he started when he was in his 50s. Correct me on that, anyone, if you can, yeah? I think Colonel Sanders started later in life. Or self-employed. The only thing that I recommend, though, is that if you're new to cooking, even coming out of culinary school, it is a good idea to spend a few years, if you can, under like a Michelin chef or a really good chef in a good kitchen to learn the basics on organization, presentation, and everything else that goes with it. Not only that, but if you have a little bit of an opportunity to work in banqueting and catering, this will help you a lot, especially if you want to do your own business, say in a couple of years, that, you know, you want to open a catering business. You can make a lot of money with catering. Like you can. I know, because I used to work with in Hotel Arts Catering, and they used to do events. Oof, events here and there, 500,000 here, 1 million there. We even did an event at Camp Nou, which is the big football stadium here in Barcelona, for 2,500 people, plated. This was the first month when I joined Hotel Arts. We had this event going on in May. It was phenomenal, the organization. 2,500 plated. It was a 3-course meal. That was a lot of planning. It was absolutely mind-blowing. Catering's hard. Yeah, catering is. But you know what? There's like, I love both. I love working on the line, working for 16, 18 hours a day. Not really, but at least during service. And then catering, you get to leave the kitchen. You get to go to these beautiful places more often than not. And you get to cater easy things, tapas, easy, chef, you know, it's easy. Get the chafing dishes out and this buffet. Oh, so easy. Creole and Cajun. Yeah, no, I should. I don't think I can get all the ingredients, though. I'll have to see. Buffets? No, buffets aren't hard to manage. No. Well, it depends on who's managing it. I mean, if you have a good, like, front of the house or the catering manager, then it's great. It's fine. But if you don't, thank you. From Nepal. My goodness, we have a lot of people here. Welcome, everybody. Yeah? Okay, interesting. Didn't know having required so much, chef. Yeah, no. Whew. Yeah, it's a lot of work. A lot of people don't think that chefing is a lot of work. I mean, for instance, this girl that Uncle Roger is interviewing and doing this video with, she's the head chef, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if she works at least 100 hours a week, especially being the head chef. Yeah, I mean, in America, it's not normal for cooks to work 100 hours a week because you have to pay overtime. Everyone's like hourly. Over here in Europe, that's not a problem. You sign a contract, you can work for as many hours as they want you to work for. It depends on the country, of course. But in England, I remember when I started at Bernard's Tavern, I signed a contract that said I waive my right at working, I think it was 45 hours a week, which means I could work however many hours the chef wanted me to work. So you need to know what you're getting yourself into, especially in what country.
Mash the ginger.
Yes.
Fuyo! Give him a second black eye.
Squash it.
Perfect.
Get all your anger out on this. Uncle Roger, imagine this is Auntie Esther's face.
Auntie Esther's face? I thought he liked Auntie Esther. What happened? What's wrong? Why is Uncle Roger, like, you know? I thought he liked her. Oh, that's right. I didn't see that video. That's right. He got rejected, no? Hmm? Yeah, he got rejected. That's not good. That is not good. No, no, no. Turned him down. Yeah, I know. I think she did a little mean too, no? Maybe a little mean. Little bit. You see, and you can see her reaction here. I don't think she's acting. I think this is her actually surprised. How many screens do I have to stream? Right now, 1. I don't have an extra screen. Not only that, but I have 2 tables here because this table from IKEA, by the way, is too small. Yeah? And my PC is too big. So I don't know. And if I put another monitor, my mic is here, my desktop, my tower is right here. So I don't know where to put it. It's like I could put it above, but then I have to get something else. I don't know. I have to set it up. I need, yeah, sponsored by IKEA. Yeah, I know. They should sponsor me. Half the stuff in this house is from IKEA. You watch all of Uncle Roger's videos? Nigel probably doesn't like this, does he? No, maybe not. Yeah. Well, ginger's good for you. It's good for the immune system. I mean, it's up to you if you want to smash it with a mallet.
Uncle Roger, too weak, he cannot do it.
Stop talking.
With a killer combo of Asian favorites. Sesame oil.
Sesame oil should not be in pho. It does not belong in pho, actually.
No, this is the killer combo of Asian favorite.
Just anything Asian, just put it all in there.
That's the Jamie Oliver School of Cooking. You should be.
That's exactly why Jamie was adding like soba noodles to his ramen. Huh? I should make that. I really should. I've been trying to find the ingredients. It's not easy to get the ingredients here. Yeah, Asian flavoring. But you want to know another thing? All right, so guys, when you look at this sesame oil, yeah, you can see how dark it is. This is toasted. So there are other sesame oils where that's not toasted, and the toasting does help bring out flavor, okay? So this is great. If you have toasted sesame oil, that's fine. Use it. But the thing is, I'm not an expert on Vietnamese cuisine, so if anyone is more certified with Vietnamese cuisine, please step in and explain a little bit. What they're saying is that sesame oil is something that does not go in pho, yeah? It goes in other dishes, but not pho. Now, pho, supposedly, again, if I'm mistaken, I apologize, but supposedly it is a relatively new invention, and I believe it has influence from the French when they were in Vietnam during the time that they were there. This was before America entered the war and went to Vietnam. So this is like a version, yes? I mean, it's not 100% French. I'm not saying that. It's just that maybe it was a little influenced. At least this is what people say. Anime? I don't watch anime. I don't. I didn't grow up watching it. I started working at 14. Okay, that gives you an idea. I didn't have a lot of free time. Oh, pad thai? Pad thai is said, I believe it was invented in the 30s. This was supposedly after the revolution of the country, no? Of Thailand? If I'm not mistaken. If I am, I apologize. Correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I've been told, this is what I remember hearing. I don't know. Cooking anime. Well, you know what? Cooking anime is a little, like, to review that is a little delicate. I would have to be a little careful. I don't think the Japanese appreciate you doing reviews of anime. I remember Uncle Roger had a bit of an issue with that. French cuisine is one of my specialties, but I'm probably more certified in Spanish right now because I haven't been cooking French cuisine for years. So, well, and there's so many different sauces and everything in French cuisine. You know what? Funny thing about that with tomatoes, what was on the tomato in the beginning? Like before tomatoes were like here in, well, in Europe and everything. What was the thing? What did they put on the pizza? Don't know. Because tomatoes are relatively new. No, Spanish cuisine is not like super difficult. It's more technique than it is knowledge. Because they will take the simplest ingredients and it's phenomenal. I mean, you can make an emulsification with garlic, and this is how they make aioli. The quick way to do it is to add egg. But you can with garlic if you have enough. Well, if you have a chance, definitely, guys, if you have a chance to try Spanish cuisine, try it. But keep in mind, not every Spanish restaurant, even here, is good. Okay, so even if you go to a local like bar, a tapas bar, it may not be the best. So do your research before, and after that, see how you like it. But if you go to like a really good restaurant, there was a place in Barcelona, what was it called? Tickets. Tickets was the name of it. It was a Michelin star tapas restaurant in Barcelona, and it sadly had to close down during the crisis. So it's no longer in the city. Spanish is well, Spanish. Okay, so there's a big difference between South American cuisine, Central American, Mesoamerican cuisine. Big difference between that and Spain. It has nothing to do with the Spanish cuisine. The Spanish do have a lot of influence with like peppers and chilies. Well, I shouldn't say chilies because nobody understands what a habanero is really here. So bell peppers, they know, yeah, because this is the only bloody pepper that I can get, really. And maybe some poblanos, maybe, and some noras and some others. But like jalapenos, they don't like it, spicy. But no, it's not difficult. Bloody hell. You're good with that bloody hell counter, huh? Very good. Okay. Yeah, no. This is good. Thank you. Yeah, no, this is true. If anyone is confused on it, like Mexican cuisine is not the same as Iberian, Spanish. And even in Spain, like if we talk about Catalonia cuisine, which is here in this area of Spain, well, here, it's not the same as Galician cuisine, which is over here in the north. It's not the same. In Galicia, they really like their seafood. Like they're famous for their seafood. They're famous for their octopus. So if you have a chance to have like Galician cuisine, try it. And the, what's the other thing? That's very famous. It's from Galicia. Percebes. Gooseneck barnacles. If anybody wants to see what that is, look it up right now. Gooseneck barnacles. They are extremely expensive, and if you watch a video on how they collect them, it's phenomenal. They actually have to jump down in between the rocks while the waves are coming in, and it's horrible. It's like dangerous. Excuse me. I think I'm going to sneeze. It's the fan. I need to dust the house. Southern Spanish cuisine. Southern Spanish cuisine, they enjoy their tapas. They like meat, they do, but they also eat fish. Like in Andalusia, I've been told by a lot of Andaluces that they like to eat fish for Christmas. Whereas up here, it's not common to eat fish for Christmas. I mean, they have Christmas soup, but they normally eat meat. So it depends on the area. It's very subjective on where you go. I sneeze 200 times a day. I know. Once I start sneezing, sometimes I can't stop. So it's better that you don't hear it.
Happy he don't use olive oil.
This is so weird. I don't know what we're making, but it's not pho. In the oven for 2 hours.
2 hours. Everything gonna be burnt to crisp. This pho not Chernobyl. Hiya.
Oh, you eat smoked salmon for Christmas. Nice. Well, that sounds nice. Normally we eat turkey or ham. It's common. All right, so what they're doing right now, just if anybody has like not well, paid attention to this, or we've been talking a lot, haven't we? But in any case, what they're doing right now is they're roasting all the ingredients. Now, I guess the strange thing for them is the fact that Jamie roasts all the ingredients, including the spices and herbs. So, a little strange, but this is Jamie's recipe. Excuse me. I don't think that is going to turn out very good. I don't think so. I mean, when we reviewed this in the beginning, I don't think so. I didn't think so, and I don't think it is now. No. I mean, well, you don't need to. You can toast the spices separately in a pan. This is fine. But, like, you don't need to throw it in the oven for 2.5 bloody hours or something. It's going to turn black. God, and then what are you going to have? Burnt.
It's like watching your loved one get cremated.
I know.
No, camera, why you show this? Don't show people what temperature it is. This not cooking show you should learn from.
No, so
We
we're
want
not
to roast it. We want to
wanna
develop and amp up the flavor.
Yo, you even know the Jamie Oliver hand motion.
I like that. Amp up the flavor.
Oi, she's making fun of him. This is a big thing, yeah? I mean, even the kitchen. I like Jamie, okay? It's just that other chefs do make fun of Jamie. Why is pork fat so good? Don't know. Flavor. And pork fat has a very distinctive flavor with it as well. It does. Lord, it's tasty. Fuyo, I know. You know, guys, Vincenzo, I did a video with him recently, just recorded. It'll be out soon. Maybe this weekend, I don't know, because I need to collaborate with him on when he's going to release a video on his channel as well. So, in any case, he cannot say fuyo. He can't say it. It's like, he just can't pronounce it. It happens. I mean, not everything's easy to pronounce. Yeah, Jamie and the sugar tax, I know. Jamie got political like a lot of celebrities have, and he implemented a sugar tax, if anybody doesn't know about this, in the UK, and there was a time I think he was trying to push it as well in the US. I don't know about the tax, but at least like good meals. And he got, I remember seeing a video where what was it? It was a video it was a good video. It was a video, more of a documentary on Jamie and his campaign to basically stop children eating like crap, right? Which is a good thing. You don't want them to eat bad. This is good. It's just that the way that he went about it, when you look back 20 years, hindsight, 2020, hindsight's 2020. He didn't go about it the best way. And there were other ways that he could have gone about it maybe a lot better. But then again, like anything, it's easier to see in the past what you did wrong than it is to see why you're doing it. Yeah, no, I know. This is another thing about his campaign with sugar. So this is the thing, though. It's a little hypocritical. I know it is. Everybody is a bit hypocritical, but a lot of the recipes, he's like making the mango chutney, right? He adds this to everything. So he's making like the mac and cheese, and then he has mango chutney. Well, that mango chutney has like 51 grams of sugar for every 100 grams of mango chutney. It's full of sugar. So he has a bit of a sweet tooth, no? Sugar freak. Sweet tooth. Jamie's been adding mango chutney and lots of sugar to a lot of stuff for years. So this is why a lot of people call him a bit of a hypocrite. But Personally, though, I like Jamie because he does try to do good. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to criticize somebody, especially when you're not that person. And trust me, I get criticized daily. I mean, I get nasty comments daily, and I have nowhere near the level of fame as Jamie. I would like it, maybe, yeah, maybe. But Jamie is like, he gets picked on a lot, especially after Uncle Roger now. Nigel didn't make it very good for him. I'm sure that Jamie just walks down the road and people hackle at him now. Not fun. Yeah, I know. What's my favorite food? Hard to say. Hard to say. Pizza. Pizza's one. Burger's another. But that's like basic. I love like sashimi, sushi. I love a lot of these things. Yeah, I know. No, it still does happen with social media. Social media is like, it's one of those things. It's difficult. But, and trust me, this is something that people don't tell you in the beginning. They say, oh, start YouTube, start TikTok, start all this. Yeah, okay. Well, then you do. And it's not easy to get a following. It is really difficult. So if you can get a following after a year, 2 years, a natural following, and you don't buy any subs or anything, this is an accomplishment. The only issue is to try to keep that going and try to grow on that. That's also difficult because the bloody algorithms keep changing. Yeah, it is. It's extremely difficult. They're in West California. West Hollywood, California. Isn't California, LA still having like some issues, riots and everything?
This restaurant very nice. This tweet.
Welcome to Didi, my Vietnamese restaurant in West
Didi.
Hollywood.
Usually Vietnamese restaurant, you go in there, it look like shit, it smell like shit.
If I'm not mistaken, LA was having like riots maybe it was 2 weeks ago. They're having like a lot of unrest, and the military was even called in. Yeah. Bonjour. Welcome everybody. If anybody's new, we are seeing Uncle Roger's video right now and just, relaxing, having a bit of a chat, making like a bit of a fun and relaxed like reaction, not a like, oh, we have to react to this one. No. I like to interact with everyone. Yeah, I agree. It's best to avoid politics. I do. I agree with that. Maybe when it comes down to sugar tax, though, that's something to talk about because that hits the kitchen. But in any case. Oh, thank you. No, I haven't done any auditions for movies. No. Nobody's offered. Nobody's offered. Hey, if I could be in a couple movies, I would. Well, it depends on the movie, too. But in any case, I would love to act.
Shit, but the food tastes amazing.
Exactly.
This one, it looks so good, so beautiful.
Yeah.
So the food maybe not as good, correct?
No. The food is amazing. I'm here to change your mind.
Oh.
Because Vietnamese food can be good and we can have and expensive, yes.
Uncle Roger, proud of you for taking white people money.
This is to scare the white people. Oh. This is a whole fried fish.
Bloody hell. Golly. She doesn't shy down, does she? Jesus. She's just going as hard as Uncle Roger. Bloody hell. Aye. No Gordon for Italian cuisine? Well, Gordon's made a few good Italian dishes. I mean, no, he's not perfect, but he has done a few. He is a chef he is like a Michelin chef, so he's done good. Yeah, I think she does. I agree. I think she doesn't like Jamie either. No. So, oh. Well, let's see what she says in the end, because she may actually be quite mean.
Bed of what I like to call thuê ploy, my sweet chili sauce.
Thuê ploy.
Thuê ploy. I think they
Nice,
are
light,
edible
airy,
flowers.
crispy,
They have to be.
delicious.
If they're poisonous,
Thank
Better
you.
than Panda
he's going to
Express.
have a problem.
I agree.
You want to leave the whole tail in there? Look. Oh. Fish tail is crispy.
Yeah.
See how crispy it is?
I've actually never done that.
It's like potato chip, you know, like
You
chip.
know what? It's actually pretty good.
I've never done that. I've never done that. I've never ripped off a fish's tail that's been deep fried and then eat it. Never. Who does that? Never done it. You normally leave the tail. Especially if it's not fully cleaned. Aye, it is madness. Hello, guys. The fried tail, is it delicious? Well, maybe if you dip it in a little bit of sauce, no? A little bit of tartar sauce or something, or the sauce that she's made with this. When it's fried, okay. Oh, I guess it's quite popular. I didn't know this. Normally I don't eat the tail. Yeah. Spices? No, spices are spices. Spices are not veggies. And a lot of veggies or a lot of things that you think are vegetables are actually fruit, like tomatoes. Tomatoes are not actually a veggie. Pad Thai? Oh yeah, Gordon did. He made Pad Thai. Huh? He made Pad Thai for a Thai chef, and I don't have the meme on here, but he did. Yeah, that wasn't good either. The chef didn't like that at all. Like, if you watch that video, it's funny. It's very funny. Yes, I normally keep my hair short, and actually for the kitchen, this would still be a little too long. You'd have to like shave it. Normally, you want to keep your hair short in the kitchen. It's either that or you have to wear, you know, well, you have to wear a hat anyway. It doesn't really matter. But it just helps. You also have to keep your arm hair a little short. Because otherwise that goes in food, and that's not good. Not super bald, but, you know, buzz cut. Something like, I don't know, a one on the buzz cut or something. Yeah, hairnets are annoying. Well, the hairnets, goodness, I didn't have to wear a hairnet, but normally we had like chef hats. So with a chef hat, you know, you have to wear it. Normally you have the paper chef hats. Sometimes you get the like skull caps and everything. Skull caps are pretty good. When we were actually working in Hotel Arts, it was pretty old school. We had the tall chef hats, you know, the tall ones, not the small ones. No, that's true. You know, the funny thing, in London, in England, I could keep like my facial hair about this long. It was okay. But everywhere else I've worked, especially in France and especially here in Hotel Arts and in Spain, you had to shave daily. You do. Am I reading the channel? Well, I'm reading like comments in the channel if that's what you are mentioning, but yeah, kind of. I'm reading the channel. Ever got recognized by a subscriber in real life? Okay. Funny thing. It was about 3 years ago. It was October. We were taking a trip with some friends to Copenhagen. So we stayed at a place, and the guy, the concierge, the guy at the front desk, he was checking us in. He saw my name and he looked at me and said, "You look familiar." And this is when I only had 40,000 subs. And he said, "Do you have a cooking channel?" And I thought to myself, oh my gosh. Yeah. So yeah, that is the only time though I have ever run into anyone. And I think the reason why is that here in Spain, I don't have a really big following because normally I don't speak in Spanish on my channel. So a lot of people don't watch English videos unless they are like English here in Spain. But I don't have that big of a following here. But I guess in Denmark, I have a pretty good following. And that's great. I mean, hey, I loved when visiting Denmark. It was great. It's a little expensive though. Okay, so if anyone is going to travel, I would say, sí, hablo español. Sí, la única cosa es que no hablo castellano well, in YouTube. That's it. But anyway, Denmark is a little expensive. So if you are going to go, I would say save up a little bit because it's not cheap. Yeah. No, no, no. I don't have any tattoos. No, just scars. Scars I have. Tattoos, no. Scars show what happens in real life, yeah? Like battle scars. Kitchen scars. I have burn marks too. ¿Por qué no haces algún otro video en español también? I made 2 videos in castellano, eh? 2. It's a lot of work though. It's a lot because when I'm thinking in English, I don't need to think. Well, when I'm speaking in English. But the moment that I have to start translating in Spanish, I start messing up. I start messing up in English as well. Wow, man, it happens. And once you start like speaking in one language, you can keep it going. But me, I'm still not used to switching from language to language. And if you're used to it, I mean, people here can switch from Spanish to Catalan to English easily. But I'm still not used to it. Don't translate, think Spanish. Yeah, it's a lot of work spending time trying to translate into like 2 languages on one channel and doing this. Not only that, but now YouTube, I know it's not good, but they do have an automatic dubbing on videos now. No, don't worry if you're late, guys. What's the worst food you ate at a restaurant? Ooh, okay. All right, let's think. All right, well, all right. We were in Italy, in Lake Como. This was 4 years ago. This was just before the virus. So I think it was 2020, February 2020. We were in Lake Como and, well, we went to one of the restaurants. We had like ravioli in no sauce. They were dry as you know what, and there was a puddle of water in the bottom. And it was super expensive, and that had to be one of the worst meals ever. Not only that, but the ravioli tasted like they were frozen ravioli. It wasn't made in house. No way. They're way too busy with a small kitchen. No way. And then when we looked at the reviews were like less than 1 star. So, you know. And at the time, the reason why we were eating there again was it was an expensive trip. Lake Como is not cheap. We were trying to save a little money as well, traveling. So we ate at a cheap place. And, well, that's what you get, don't you? But, I mean, I've had some of the best food in my life in Italy, and I've also had some of the worst in Italy. France, I've typically had pretty good food in France. Food. My worst was a pie where... What? You had a pie with a maggot crawling inside? No. Are you serious? Where was this? Best meal I've ever had. Hard to say on the best meal, but the best pizza that I had was in Napoli, by far. Yeah, I can say that. And I want to, just right now, I want to thank everybody who is here. Thank you very much for stopping by and supporting me. I really, really appreciate it. If any of you guys are watching on Shorts, head over to either Twitch or my main channel on YouTube. But I want to thank all of you for supporting me. I really, really, really appreciate it. German cuisine. Thank you, Susie, for the tip. German cuisine. I like German cuisine. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I like it. I do. I mean, I haven't worked in Germany, so I can't really say much more about it. I mean, sauerkraut, you know, Wiener Schnitzel. Well, that's from Austria. But in any case, Frankfurters and everything, I like it. It's just that German cuisine, unless you go to a very sophisticated restaurant, is not for a lot of people. And this is probably why you don't see as many German restaurants as you do Italian. But me, I'll eat German and I'll enjoy it. I will. Yeah, changing recipes. I know. It's hard to change. Well, it's not always hard to change recipes, but sometimes it is. Always forget. Have you ever tasted Finnish? Finnish food? No, I haven't. No. I haven't. Do I work out? Yes, I do. Yes, I work out. I exercise. I try to. I have some Bowflex weights that they're adjustable. So it helps, especially if you're living in like a small apartment, getting adjustable weights, it works. That way I try to stay in shape because otherwise, you know, you just, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Hey, again, if any of you have any questions, I mean, I can try to answer them now, but if you have like more specific questions on like other topics or something, maybe we should make a video for that. Because, I mean, we've only gotten 5 minutes into this video, which I'm having fun. I'm not saying that we need to stop or anything. I'm not. So don't worry about that. But I'm just like, you know, I've preferred city restaurants. Ooh, preferred city for restaurants. Oh, welcome from Brazil. Preferred city for restaurants. Madrid is one. Lyon, obviously, in France. Lyon is the capital of the gastronomy in France, so you have to say Lyon. Napoli if you want pizza. Madrid if you want like really good like Spanish cuisine. Madrid. Barcelona also has some good places. London, if you're in the UK, I would say London. You probably have the best bet. I also worked in London and in a really good restaurant. And in the US, it's been a long time since I've been to like a lot of places. Obviously, New York, LA. If you go to any of the big cities, you'll get a good meal. And then, of course, if you want to spend a little bit of money, you can go to Napa Valley. And you maybe go to the French Laundry and go to like some nice places. True. Yes. It can be quite expensive.
And this is 2 hours later.
Everything just looks so burnt.
These are really good bones too.
It's like LA fire all over again. Look at this, niece and nephew. All the bone marrow melt out already. It's just big asshole, and all the beautiful spices just look so black now. Hiya. Ugh. Smell like your future, nephew Long Shark. All the marrow just melt in your oven.
Yeah.
Your oven's gonna taste delicious.
There's no more marrow in there. That's how long it's been roasting. So now we make the broth. Put the bones in here.
Yeah, I mean, you look at that. So if anybody's wondering with bone marrow, you can eat bone marrow. Bone marrow is delicious. The only thing with marrow is that when you cook it, you don't want to cook it to the point to where it just melts out. The majority of marrow does contain like fat, okay? So it does have a lot of fat. It also has a lot of like nutrients in it. It's very like, how do I say this? Bloody hell. This is the problem with speaking another language. Sometimes you forget your own. Anyway, nutrient dense. That's the word. So normally when you eat bone marrow, it's delicious. You can put it on some crackers and everything and a little bit of salt. Basically think of nutrient dense. Yeah. Think of like foie. And if any of you haven't had foie, foie is delicious. It's not allowed everywhere because obviously, you know, it's like inhumane. I know. But it's good. It's really good. Nutritious. Say it in Spanish. Spanglish. Maybe Spanglish, no? Not Spanish. Hey, por acá usamos el título hasta para interesting. And again, guys, I want to thank all of you, yes, for supporting me. All right? This is something I do want to get across to all of you. I know I may say it maybe a little too much. I normally say it at the end of my videos, but I really, really do appreciate it. because I haven't been able to interact with all of you for so long, for all my subscribers for so many years, and I gained like so many in the past couple of years that I haven't really said thank you, and I really do appreciate it. What's the number of typical hours I work? Well, do you mean I work now, or do you mean like working in the kitchen? Because, all right, to give you an idea for the kitchen, we're talking, at least in Europe, at least in Spain and England, France, no, about 100 hours a week. In France, they have a law they're very strict about that you can only work 35, okay? In Spain, it's a little more lenient with that rule. In England, you know, you sign the waiver. What else? At least for content creation, I eat, breathe, and sleep content creation. So I really never have a day off. I mean, I'm always doing something with either YouTube or anything. I'm always doing something, always. So I don't count my hours because it's more of a way of life than it is like I work a 9 to 5. Because if you work just 9 to 5 and then tell yourself that's it, that's good, that's okay. I mean, at night, I do try to like stop myself from looking at everything and replying to comments just so I can disconnect a little bit, because otherwise you drive yourself crazy. But other than that, I mean, more like, well, I'll tell you what, like when I stop this stream today, I'll do a few little things here and there. I'll let it go, social media. I may say a thank you and everything on my channel, and that's it. I leave it at that, and I start dinner, and I have a good life. And that's it. And then tomorrow I wake up, I repeat the same thing. So I can't say, because I literally never take a day off. Yeah, 100 hours a week. Yeah, 100 hours a week on your feet. You're not sitting. On your feet, running. So again, if you want to work in the kitchen, good. But I'll tell you what, you need to be prepared, and you need to be physically prepared for it as well. What do you use as toppings? Reply to emergency. What's toppings used on Diabola? Besides, you have mozzarella cheese, but you normally have a very spicy sausage. I mean, in the US, we typically have like pepperoni, I know. But over here in Spain, they'll probably use a type of chorizo or something like that. Chorizo, however you pronounce it. Sí, hablo castellano. Y entiendo un poco de catalán. Well, no, entiendo bastante catalán. Yeah, bastante. Tuna on pizza? Tuna's fine on pizza. It's very common over here. Hey, if you have to put tuna on a pizza instead of wanting to cook and chicken and everything, it's fine. It tastes okay. I'm not saying it's for everyone, but, you know. Would I still be a chef in the next life? That's a good question. Do you want the, like, authentic, like, sincere answer, or do you want me just to give you the nice, correct, politically correct answer? Okay, I'll give you the sincere one. All right, I already knew it was like tough, the life. My dad was a chef and everything, but if I honestly knew that I was going to be working like 120 hours a week, and like social media was going to take off, what I would have done if I could go back in my little time machine and go back in time would be to start doing social media, ask my dad, who was already an executive chef by then for like 40, 50 years, ask him to help me with it. And he passed away a few years ago, so I can't ask him now to do anything. I wish I could. I miss him a lot. But I would ask him to help me, and I would push out as much content as possible. That's what I would do. I really would. I mean, it's not that I'm upset with the decision of going to England by myself and like roughing it basically, and working and trying to make a life and a career on my own. I had help from my family, I had help from my cousins, and I thank them greatly. I appreciate them for helping me when I went over to London. But it's been hard. Like, really, when you go to a new country, even with you, when you have family, it's still it's not home. It's not easy. And I remember more than once coming back from London. I got the last train out of London, going to Aldershot is where my family live. The last train at night, I get home at like 1:30 in the morning, and my cousin, who are older cousins, they're in their 70s, my cousin Nan, she had dinner ready for me, and she was staying up for me to make sure that I ate something, because I had to be back at work the next morning at 7 a.m. So, you know, when you go through all this, again, is it something that I regret? No. But is it something that I would change if I could? Probably. Then again, though, I have lots of like anecdotes now. I mean, my goodness, I can tell you a lot of anecdotes. Lots of things, and lots of things I can't mention on YouTube or TV or anything, yeah? Because it's just not politically correct. No, I don't know Dutch. No. I do know that English is like close to Dutch, but I don't know any Dutch itself.
I think along with the spices too. Every plot breaks my heart.
Then
we're
we're going to add another layer of
flavour
flavor to the story. We have a couple of beautiful lemongrass. Give it a slap. Ah,
Like my father.
break it. It smells good, but it don't belong in pho.
I don't know what we're making at this point, but as soon as the lemongrass came out, we're not making pho anymore.
Follow it up with 4 tablespoons of soy sauce.
Low sodium.
No.
I can't even look. I can't even look.
Uncle Roger's speechless.
I would rather die, honestly.
That was a really tough watch. I know you're doing this to torture him, but I feel like at this point you're bullying me.
You know what? She right.
You two gonna gang out on me now?
Now fish sauce.
All right, now I get that pho is like relatively new, but aren't there like regional like variations of pho where they may add soy sauce, or is this just like sacrilege? This is like a no. Yeah, I understand that it's bad, but is this like super, super, super bad that Jamie put this in his recipe? Interesting. Okay, you only eat fish sauce in South Asia. Okay, interesting. Hi guys, welcome everybody. Okay, yeah, I know, because Vietnam is not a small country. I mean, it's pretty big, so it has to have variants. Oh, it's like snapping spaghetti in Italy. Okay, all right, well, that's a good analogy. I mean, so it's possible, but it's not something that you use. Okay, because, I mean, I understand that it's not good, but it's like, you know, it's just one of those things. Because Jamie put so much in his pho. So much. I mean, what is this? What is that? Special. Oh, fish sauce. Oh, I haven't seen this brand before. Red Boat. Well, is it Asian, this brand? Or is this a make to look Asian brand? Because I use like authentic fish sauce. Visit a Spanish. Oh, you can eat chuck. Yeah, I know. Oh, some of the areas here, they do have like buffets where you can eat everything. Oh, so it is. Okay. All right. It is authentic fish sauce. Yeah, but yeah, I use squid. No, I use the squid brand. Everything's in Thai.
It is supposed to be in pho, but it should not be in this early stage.
This is Nice Thuy own brand of fish sauce.
This has no additives, just anchovies and salt.
Additives make life worth living. Have you heard of Uncle Roger's favorite white powder?
What's your favorite white powder?
MSG Fuyo.
It's my favorite too.
Fuyo. That is additive, you know?
Yeah.
You need that? You live in California too long. I look at this, niece and nephew. It says gluten-free, contains fish. Yeah, no shit. Of course, fish sauce got fish.
All right, if anybody's wondering, by law, you have to put on the label like what is actually in your product in the US. I don't know how specific you have to be, but it has to be pretty specific. Fui Yeah, and if anyone hasn't been to California before, in Cali, it's also been quite a few years since I've been to Cali, but like it's different. It is different. It's just one of those things like, well, I mean, everything's alternative, so you don't have any like regular like things that you see in a lot of other places. And a lot of the things that are like cool and hip in California are slowly starting to make their way over here. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people now use avocado oil in Spain, and we're the home of olive oil. So in the EU, do you have to mention what kind of fish it is? Well, you mean on a product? Well, I don't think there is a company that makes fish oil or fish anything in like Europe. But at least Lee and Pairings, I mean, that is anchovies. So, but it's anchovies, it's specific, is what it is. Did we start the reaction? Yeah, no, well, the reaction started. It's just that we've had some really good pauses in between answering questions. Let me show you. Yeah, well, a lot of people, that's the thing though with MSG is like people are saying, some people debate. I mean, guys, you can let me know, yeah, down below. Do you like MSG or do you not? Because personally, I don't use it because I'm not, it's just, we don't use it in the Western kitchens. So it's not like one of those things that we use. But maybe, you know, I mean, if I was cooking like a lot of Asian cuisine, I'd probably use it more. Yeah. Weeping Blade, you're right. Yeah, it's a good video. Well, I try to stay on point with my videos, okay? I try. So I don't try to BS a lot in the videos. I try to stay on point and get to the end. And I cut out a lot of stuff as well, just to make sure that it's within a certain time. With live videos, though, I mean, I get to react with you guys. So if you guys have a question, I can answer. I don't have like a bedtime to go to sleep. No, I don't have to go to bed by 10. How much time? Oh, that's a good question. Well, if thank you, Susie. Well, if it's a Jamie recipe, maybe more than a minute has to pass before he alters it. I don't know. I mean, it is. I mean, today with the way that globalization is and everything, recipes change so quickly now. You don't even know if it's altered or not. I mean, original recipes. Like if you type in a recipe on Google and you Google like Gordon Ramsay's roast or anything, you'll get 50 different websites that have a link for his roast, and every single one will be slightly different. It's amazing until you go to his actual recipe and try to find it. I mean, he has a lot of recipes, but it's like today people just change the recipes here and there. They don't mind.
We're gonna just let this simmer on low for 2 hours.
Usually for correct pho, how long it takes?
At least 6 hours.
6 hours.
Yes, at least. Sometimes we even do a day or 2 days. 2 hours, it's kind of weird to me that he roasts his bones for 2 hours and then only lets his broth boil for 2 hours.
Jamie Olive Oil is busy, man.
No, the real issue, all right, I'll answer this. The real issue is that with Jamie's recipes, he tries to aim for that niche for like the housewife, no? Or people that don't have a lot of time on their hands. So when he makes this recipe, he's really trying, he's keeping in his mind that he wants to make it as quickly as possible, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's just one of those things that you need to keep in mind. And I've been criticized for this. Oh, you know that this recipe is quick. Yeah, I know it's quick, but it still doesn't justify him adding all the bloody ingredients in it, as well as using the pre-cooked rice and the egg fried rice. I mean, come on. When you go camping, maybe, okay, I'll use it. But you have $1 million TV studio, you have guys going out and shopping for you, you have a whole TV crew behind you, and a whole crew behind you, you know, like working. You don't need that. Yeah, exactly. It's more doable to the average person because, quite honestly, I mean, quite honestly, guys, how many of you are willing to spend the next 12 hours preparing this broth? 2 hours sounds a lot better, doesn't it? Because who wants to be doing this for 12 hours? Me? I don't want to be doing it for 12 hours. I have I have too many other things going on. No, I do. I miss Diana. I do. I miss the US. I do. I miss home. I do it in an hour and call it a day. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, it's technically, you're not going to stand over it for 12 hours. So you can like leave it on a simmer, walk away, but you have to keep an eye on it. Unless, of course, you have a couple of children that can just do it for you or somebody else in the house, you know, that can keep an eye on it. Yes, I do. I have expensive knives behind me. Yes. Some very expensive ones. Hmm. I mean, if you can like not use pre-cooked food, it's better for you. Just in general, I don't want to get into all this thing with like, you know, the health because there's a big thing to do with that. Yeah, there's a lot of political stuff with that too. But overall, if you try to eat less processed, it's just better for you. You have more control over the ingredients yourself, so you know what you're putting into your body. It's the basic thing. But if let's say I don't have a lot of time at night and I have maybe a pre-bought pizza or something, am I going to use it? Yes, because I don't honestly feel like cooking at night if I am super tired and super busy. Friends don't let friends use chili jam. No, no, they don't. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, the knives, I need to do another knife video. The last knife video that I did, it got no views, like nothing. I did one 2 years ago, it got like 100,000 plus, maybe almost 200,000. The last one I did, not even 15. Honestly. I mean, I do need to make another knife video though. Sabatier knives are good. Yeah. Well, if Sabatier are good for you, that's fine. But if you get a Wusthof and you get the mid-range brand, not the super expensive one, the classic brand is better balanced. For me, when I hold a classic knife in my hand, it feels very good, you know, especially when I'm slicing or cutting. Very good. You don't need to buy a very big knife. I would recommend for the home to have either an 8 or a 9-inch chef's knife, or maybe even a little smaller. They make smaller ones. And just leave it at that. Or if you get like a Victorinox as well, that's it. You don't need to like spend a lot of money on Japanese knives. I love them, but it's one of those things like once you get them, it's more of collecting than it is using, unless you are a chef and unless you honestly work daily with your knives. Interesting. Yeah, I know. Well, technically, yes. So I still collect though. I don't have time to use all my knives. I mean, I don't. I have more than 30, 40 knives. So where's the time to use all of them? I don't have it. Yeah, I have a couple Damascus steel ones and they're pretty, But I prefer, honestly, the blue 3 steel. It's nice. Yeah, it cuts really good. And I'll make a video on that later on. Consider investment for a lifetime. Now, this is the thing. Knives as an investment, for me, not a good investment. I prefer companies. You know? Companies, you have more assets. Even if you get dividends or anything, it's a little better. Knives, I mean, they could be an investment if you get something super, like, valuable, but it's a little subjective. It's the same thing with, like, cars. Well, maybe not as bad, because as soon as you buy a new car, as soon as you drive it off the I can't speak tonight, off the lot, it loses value. So with knives, it's not as bad, but as soon as you start banging it up, it's going to lose value.
And then I think this is what we're all here for, the Didi fried rice. I know it's gonna be great.
Oh, so confident. This one?
Of course. So my rise to fame is actually this fried rice right here. In the pandemic, one day I decided to make my family some fried rice, and this was the fried rice that I made them, and it just went crazy.
That, to be honest, doesn't look like the best fried rice I've seen. It may taste really good. I'm not criticizing her, but it doesn't look like the best. I mean, we've seen some pretty good fried rice recipes. Even Brian. If you guys haven't seen Brian's video, our review of Chef Brian Sal's video, he did a really good job. Like, really good. His final product looks delicious. This one, a little different. Is that chorizo that she has in it, by the way? It's some sort of sausage. Egg fried rice. Yeah, I made egg fried rice not that long ago for dinner. No, I mean, you're right. It doesn't matter if egg fried rice looks good. It doesn't need to, really. But you do know that for at least social media and thumbnails and everything, if it looks nice, it tends to get more clicks. Unless, of course, it's the worst, and then it gets plenty of clicks because people want to see a mess, don't they?
On the internet.
I need spoon. Southeast
Spoon,
Asian
please.
people.
Spoon, spoon.
Nice, nice. I like your little servant. Uncle, I need to get myself one of those.
Excuse me, that is my
Hand
assistant.
over to servant. Hello, servant.
Oh my god.
Does she pay you well? Okay. Yeah, you do the wrong thing. Don't need to pay them. Where's she gonna go? Take her passport. She can't leave. Blink twice if you need help. Ooh, look at the smoke.
Oh, Uncle Roger. He's horrible, isn't he? This is what happens, though, yeah? This does happen to a lot of people, so even though it's a bit of a joke, it still happens. Yeah, he is wild. You have to tame him. Yeah, his wife sure has to, she has a lot of work ahead for her, doesn't she? Have I ever eaten lungs? No. No, I've never had brain either. And that is actually quite common over here. Even at the grocery store, you can get brain. If anybody's wondering, I've never done it. I'm sorry, I just haven't. Yes, I do. I'm a big video gamer. Yeah. I play a lot of games. Chopsticks, of course. I use chopsticks. And I even use them without the rubber band. Huh? I mean, when I was a kid, I used to use them with the rubber band because this is normal. But no. Oh, your stepfather loves brains. Fried brains. Interesting. Yeah, that is not something that I've had. Doesn't mean that I won't taste it, because I will. I will. I'll try it. But it's just one of those things that it's not very appetizing, is it? I want to put on there. Unless, even if I make a video about it, how to make brains. I could see that going over really well. Yeah? About Ashanti and fava beans. No, I haven't. I haven't had that. Yes, I do play chess. What games do I normally play? Well, just the other day, I was playing a little bit of Rome 2 Total War. That's an old game. I have a lot of time on that game. What else? What else? Kingdom Come. I was also playing Kingdom Come 2. I played that like 3 times, by the way. Yeah. I love that game. That was a really good game. Like the first playthrough I did, it was beautiful. Like you want to take your time with that game. You really do. It's beautiful. They did such a good job with it. The detail is brilliant. Marmite, I've had Marmite. It's been a while, but I haven't had it for a while. And Marmite's not like a very common thing here in Spain. So, I mean, you can get it if you go to an English store. You can still pick it up. Indian, cow skin. My goodness, the questions I'm getting left and right. Okay. So, Indian cuisine. I've tried a lot of Indian, but I know that I haven't tried everything. As far as cow skin, I have never tried to eat cow skin. I have a leather jacket, but I've never tried to eat it. No. Left 4 Dead? No, I never played Left 4 Dead. No. Never tried. No. I mean, I played first-person shooters and everything, and I've also played The Witcher 3. That was great. I played The Witcher 2 as well, but The Witcher 3 I played through twice. I love that game. So I'm looking forward to the next Witcher when it comes out. Hopefully it'll be out this next year, or within the next year. Age of Empires? Yeah, I grew up playing Age of Empires. I played all of them. Ah. No, I've never had cow skin. Never. Yeah, I'm a gamer. I'm a big gamer. Guys, I have, and keep in mind, this is years, yeah? But in between working so many hours and then my off days, I have about 1,100 hours on BF5, Battlefield 5, and about 1,100 hours on Crusader Kings 3. Let alone another 600 hours on like Rome Total War 2 and Crusader Kings 2 and everything. And The Witcher 3, I have more like 200 or 300 hours on that as well. And now Kingdom Come 2, I have quite a few hours on that. I play PC. I used to have a console, but it broke on me. So I just stay with PC. League of Legends, never have. Elden Ring, tampoco. No, I haven't played Elden Ring. And Addict. Oh, and Grand Theft. I forgot about Grand Theft. I played Grand Theft. I played Red Dead Redemption 2. I played all of these. And when Grand Theft 6 comes out, I'm going to be getting it. Yeah. CK3, I have about 1,100 hours on there. No, I love games. I do. Stardom. Well, I think I answered your question a little earlier tonight, but in any case, if you have questions, about this to get into culinary, I made a video. So it is on YouTube. Check it out. But it's a good video, and hopefully it'll answer your questions. If you have like a lot of questions, then write me an email on it. But trust me, if you want to do it, do it. If you're not sure, then I say get a part-time job. It doesn't need to be for a month. It can be for a week or anything, and try it. And if you like it, that's fantastic. If it's not for you, then that's fine. Just keep in mind that not every place is the same. So I would recommend getting a job in like a very good restaurant instead of getting one in like a mom and pop's shop or anything like that. No, I built my own PCs, by the way. Yes, I did. So this is like my 4th build. I built like 3 or 4 of them. I build all my own equipment. I love PCs because I can build it myself. It's just like a car. Yeah, I can modify it. My dad used to have a hot rod, a 51 Chevy pickup. We didn't modify it. We actually bought it from a mechanic that did, but it had a 383 stroker in it. Whoa, that is a sweet truck. 450 horsepower. No, building a PC in Spain is probably not double the price, but at least another 25% more, if not 30% more expensive than it is in the US. Because you have to keep in mind, over here in Europe, we pay VAT. So we have to pay 21% tax on everything. So my GPU, I have, what is it? Is a 3090 Ti. I had to pay a lot of money for this. And I'm glad that I did at the time. It was new. Because now I'm still able to operate all of this, edit in 4K, and do everything and game all at the same time without any issues. Because my computer before this was horrible. What tariffs, as far as the tariffs, they're included. In Europe, normally when you buy something, the tax is already included in the price. So unlike the US, this is one thing that does annoy me, is that anytime I buy anything in the US, I buy, and then all of a sudden the price is that much. That wasn't included, you know, you don't include the tax. Intel or AMD? Well, I used to be 100% Intel, and this is my first AMD build. So I like AMD a lot. I love it. If Intel would get better, maybe I would go back to Intel, but I also wanted to focus on having a more powerful machine. So I went with AMD. And of course, NVIDIA, my graphics card. I've always used NVIDIA.
Nice. There's a nice char on there, nice wok hei, and there's also nice lap chong, Chinese sausage. Good, not bad. Do you use MSG?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
And how old are you, Nis Tui? You already got cookbook.
I'm 26 years old.
26?
Wow.
98. 1998.
You're so impressive.
Thank
So
you.
young. You know, Nephew Loan Shark, he's single. What do you think of him?
I mean, I think he's a great guy.
You see him getting all tied up, you get excited or not?
You know, he's not really my type, but we can be friends.
Nephew Loan Shark just sitting there crying right now. Camera, look. If not Nephew Loan Shark type, what your type?
Tall, dark, and handsome.
This is the time to use the emotional damage. Emotional damage!
Actually, I think this one's better.
Emotional damage!
That one's a little better. Oy, what a burn. She was born in 1998. My gosh. She's about 9 years younger than me. And I know I got friend zoned within like 5 seconds. Show us your PC build. Well, one day I'll have to show you. I'll probably make a photo and put it on Insta or something. Or I can show you in a video. But it's a little dusty right now, my PC. 23. Oh, yeah, I wish I was 23 again. Of all the things that I would do different. I was born in 89, so technically just before the 90s. I don't think I was. I think I was born in the 90s. Yeah, boned and friend zoned in the same video. I know. Yeah, he did. Hello, everybody. If anybody is just like catching this, we're still talking, huh? We're still having fun here. So it's not over. Yeah. But no, I mean, what do you guys think of this video so far? I think, well, first of all, I think that Uncle Roger is doing a little bit of like a community thing with them. Well, this is like community thing. He's giving her free publicity is how I should say it, no? Ah, you're also a 1989 baby. Hey, there's a couple of us. Good to know. And I think he's doing a good job. I think, though, I honestly think that this video is going to be... I think the recipe is going to turn out bad. This is just what I think. Yeah, we can all take a vote now and see who's right at the end. But personally, I think is going to be a little bad. But who knows? Maybe it'll turn out. Want a spoiler? No, no spoilers. No spoilers. Start a Twitch poll. Can I start a Twitch poll? I don't know how to start a Twitch poll. How do I do a poll? Prediction? Is that it? Name? Good or bad? Outcome? Good. Outcome no. Bad. Okay. Let me... Okay. I think I did. I think I started it. I can't do this on YouTube or anything because YouTube doesn't have this little feature. I mean, YouTube, I love all the platforms, yeah? It's a little complicated. YouTube, yeah, I don't think, can I do it on... Can I? Can I do it? How do I do this? Forgive me, guys. I'm trying to try things that I don't think I can do. Engage. Start. Oh, I can't do a poll. Okay, that's right. Good or bad? Good. Bad. Okay. All right. Well, I have polls going, so feel free to vote, guys, if you think that this is going to turn out to be good or bad. I think it's going to turn out to be bad, personally. I say that not to be facetious or mean or anything like that, because I'm not trying to be. We love Jamie. It's just that, excuse me. It's just that this isn't one of his recipes. It just isn't. It's not good. So, oh, and if anybody's wondering, by the way, I did recently order some more like emojis and everything for my platforms. So all of you guys that follow and subscribe and everything on all the platforms will get different things, yeah? I recently ordered a few, and as well, I think I ordered a few for bits too, because I'm still unfamiliar with bits and everything and how they work. Just to let you guys know. So stay tuned. It'll be a few weeks, I think. Bad or bad is bad. Yeah, I know. I should have put a third option, like horrible, but you know, I don't want to be facetious.
The broth is done.
So this is Jamie's pho. It looks very dark, very confusing because as I'm smelling this, it smells like bún bò Huế because of the lemongrass that we put in here.
Yeah, but they're completely different dish.
This is how pho is supposed to look like. Delicate, beautiful, nice and golden. See that clear broth? It is so difficult to get a good, flavorful broth and still have it clear. A good sign of a good pho.
Look at the color difference.
Ooh.
And proper pho broth also supposed to have layer of oil on it.
Okay, if we take a quick peek. The one on the... Whoops. Sorry about that. Hit the mic. The one on the left kind of looks like more of an IPA, doesn't it? It has like a really nice dark flavor and dark color to it. And the one on the right kind of looks like a nice pale ale. I'm thinking about beer. I really want one right now. It's past 5 p.m., huh? So, but it kind of looks like this. Oh, and if anybody's wondering, my Discord, I do have links to Discord, okay? I'm not on Discord a lot, so I can't monitor Discord, so please behave yourselves on Discord. But in any case, I have a link to it on Twitch, on YouTube, and I think on some other platforms. But it kind of looks, though, no? It kind of looks like that, between Pale Ale and IPA. It really does. I like both. I mean, I don't think I'd like this. I don't think I like Jamie's broth, but I do like both types of beer. Yes, I used to brew quite a bit, too, growing up. Well, growing up. I started brewing, funny. I wanted to... My dad was English, so I could drink before I was 21. But I could legally buy the ingredients to brew before I could actually buy the beer. Now think about that for a moment. I was brewing beer at 18. I had some good recipes too. If anybody wants to know how to brew, maybe one day I can get the equipment and start the process over here again, because I don't have any of the equipment with me in Spain. I left all of that in the US. Oh, please, if you want to become a mod, please, I would appreciate the help. Right now, between posting twice a week, editing, going live, doing this, doing that, I don't have the time. But it's super easy to brew beer, first of all. Easy. Not the cheapest, though. So you want to keep that in mind. Well, it'll cost you, let's say, $150, more or less, to get started. At least 10 years ago. Now, it may cost a little more. I don't know how much it would cost here, though. I have to check, because you have to buy the carboys, you have to buy the hops, you have to buy the malts, and if you're going to actually make your own, like, sugar, or you're going to extract the barley yourself, wow, there's some crazy things that you can do. It gets complicated, but it gets super interesting. It's chemistry, really. So when you start brewing, funny thing though, when you start brewing, you don't drink as much. Now, at least I don't, because I created it. So instead of having like a couple of these a night, I have maybe one. Also because home brews, especially my IPAs, were super strong and powerful. I remember I had one IPA once. It fermented in 2 days. It was an 8.7. That's a strong IPA. That's a good one. Happy Tuesday to you too, Kevin. All right, how is the poll going here? We have some various polls going on. Ooh, bad is like almost everyone thinks that is bad. Oh, poor Jamie. One of these days we're gonna find a good recipe. Well, we'll find another good recipe, I should say. Yeah, because Jamie did do a good recipe with the carbonara. So we have to, like, say this, don't we? He did good. But right now, with this one, I don't think that is turning out to be very good. If anybody's noticing, like, some issues, because I'm getting a warning on Twitch for like unsustainable stream, let me know just in case, because I'm getting a little warning on this. Oh, thank you for the gift membership. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was getting a warning on Twitch that it's an unsustainable stream or something. I'm streaming at 6,000 bit rate, so it should be okay. I don't know, maybe my internet's fluctuating or something. It's possible, yeah, frames are dropping, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, guys, again, if you haven't voted, be sure to check the polls. I have 2 polls going. One Twitch, one YouTube. Kick, I don't know. I don't know how to use that yet. So let us know. Do you think this is going to be good? Bad? I didn't put a maybe. So you have to decide, yeah? Because maybe is a no. So it doesn't matter. Oh, hi, Mom. How are you doing? Yes, I'm live. Okay, good. No, you're not seeing any frame rate drops. All right. With me, I'm not getting any warning with OBS. Nothing. Yeah, my mom's on the stream. Oh, you do like these videos? Good, because you know what? I get more pleasure from sitting here for a few hours talking with you guys, reviewing this, than I do from editing by myself. Because I can't even listen to music. I mean, you have to listen to what's going on with the video and you can't put music on because then, you know, you miss something that somebody said. Especially if it's something you have to cut out, which with Uncle Roger, sometimes I have to snip a lot in his video.
Anyway, now we taste Jamie Oliver pho broth. I'm gonna mimic what Jamie Oliver say.
Okay, go.
Heavenly. It's a complete lie, niece and nephew.
Oh my god. Wow, that's
I need to cleanse.
terrible.
Yeah. Ugh.
Tastes like water mixed with
Random
flavoring.
Asian shit. If you serve pho like this in your restaurant, you're gonna close down. Jamie Oliver cook.
She didn't fake it. I honestly don't think that she faked this. I really don't think so. I think she honestly believes that this is like bad. The video is a lot louder. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me better now? Or is it still like a lot louder? Sorry guys about this. I mean, I tried to get everything like sorted before I went live. So if the audio's bad, I can try to adjust it. But right now I'm like peaking a little bit. Yeah, she did. She kept her composure. She did. Oh, thank you guys. Again, if anybody hasn't voted, we have a couple polls on. Well, they already said the broth tastes bad, so, you know, we can see the outcome from here already. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, what Uncle Roger did to do this is he watched Jamie's video a couple times, put down the moments that he did this, he said this, and then he wrote them down. But it's not easy to remember all of these things while you're filming. It helps having a crew with you. Because, trust me, filming by yourself is so easy to forget a few things. My emotional... Well, you know what? About the emotional damage? You're probably right about that. Let me see. Emotional damage. It is a bit loud. Because I have all these individually on there. There we go. 60% bad over there, is it? It may not be on my end. It depends, because keep in mind, I'm doing, okay, I have 600 gigabyte download speed and 100 gigabyte upload. Fiber optics, good. Spain, fiber optics are actually really good. It's not that expensive either. So if you want to move here, good. People. Oh, the poll is for pho. Yeah, the poll is for the pho. It is. It's for the pho. It's for the stew. It's for the Vietnamese dish that we're doing. Oh, there's Portugal. They really do have good internet. That's good. It's nice to have good internet. I remember with dial-up. Anybody, do you remember growing up with dial-up? It's bad, wasn't it? You have to wait for somebody to get off the phone, and you know, not fun. Okay, my goodness. Well, just to let everyone know, 90% of you think it's going to be bad on Twitch. And in YouTube, it's pretty much the same, 60%. Yeah. Hey, it's possible. It's possible, yeah? It happens. But, well, they already said that's bad, so... Yeah, I know, yeah. Everybody, well, I have a smaller community on Twitch. So if anybody is on Twitch and you're not, like, subscribed to me, please go to Twitch. Subscribe to me on everything, yeah? Everything. And if any of you have Prime, if I'm not mistaken, it's free to sub me as well. So it's included, so you don't have to pay anything out of pocket.
Skirt steak to go with it. And he hold it up to camera like this. It's the weirdest thing to do.
Making me feel very uncomfortable.
Do you know how to cook it?
How?
I'm going to cook it medium rare blue.
That don't even make sense, correct? Medium rare is one thing.
Honestly, he just sounds very confused through all of this.
Let's beat my meat together.
You can go ahead and do that.
Sear the beef to medium rare blue. Whatever.
Hey, Uncle Roger, he's horrible, huh? It's actually a good thing that Liz isn't on this video with him, his friend in London, because she's just as bad. Thank you for the sub, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, sorry, children. Where is it?
Sorry, children.
Yes. Yeah, you should have put it in the video. Well, normally, you know, I mean, you don't need to cook it. This is the big deal. It's like, why? Why would Jamie sear it? I understand, maybe for texture. But, oh, the clip's too loud? I'll lower it. I'll lower it a little bit. But, you know, it's just one of those things. You can cut it raw. And then later on, when you add the broth, it'll be fine. Let's see. Sorry, children. Sorry, children. I'll put that down a little bit. And let me try it now so you guys can tell me.
Sorry, children.
Better? Better, no? I dropped a few decibels. Well, I think we need to go down the list one of these days. I need a few of you to be my test guys. Still too loud. Okay. Let's go down again. So let's go down a couple more decibels. I apologize, guys. This is still a work in progress.
Sorry, children.
Better? Okay. It's okay? Better? Good? Okay, good. Okay. So, right now, like, searing the steak. It's an extra step. You also have to clean the pan, by the way. You know that. This is an extra step in the kitchen, what you have to do. You have to clean it. So it's not like you can just leave it. You know, and if you're the only one at home, again, this is like labor intensive. It's a lot of work to make this dish. Yeah, it should be thinner. Well, Jamie cut this pretty... Well, he had a thick cut. I don't know how thick he cut it, but he did have a bit of a thick cut with it. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Send a super chat. I think I'm trying. Oh, wait a minute. Kitchen flares up again. James Andrew Morrison. My wife thinks the kitchen fires it clean. The kitchen fairies clean up after her. That's a good one, huh? That's a good one. I know the feeling. Yeah, having a dirty kitchen is, for me, is one of those horrible things. Like, the amount of times, even growing up, I remember that my dad was, like, not the cleanest in the kitchen. And, I mean, my dad used to work a lot. So, I understand. And I loved him and everything. But I'll tell you, some of those times, it was just like, wow, it was annoying. I mean, my dad would make dinner normally. And then he'd just walk off, go do something in the garden, forget about dinner being made. And it wouldn't burn because I would be there to catch it. But, you know, it's just one of those things. And he used to work long hours too. And the last thing that you want to do when you come home is to clean up after your, you know, make dinner and clean up and do everything. But, no, it's just one of those things. I didn't expect. Oh, you didn't expect live? Well, congratulations. You found me live. Ah, yes, I can. The super chats. If you ever get to cheers. Okay. Need a kitchen fairy too, or more available. I think this is one of those times when you need a couple kitchen fairies. You just need either more kids in the house that you teach to clean up, or you hire a maid. This is something that Asmongold needs too in his kitchen, no? I mean, if any of you guys haven't seen our last review of Asmongold, you need to see it. Oh, the kitchen. And I think it's an old video, but still, oof, that is dirty. Like, really dirty. And I know that he doesn't clean up and everything, but still, it's like... No, huh? Yeah, well, I said in the video that it is probably better if the house does catch on fire and everything, and that way you can just, you know, build a new house. Hi, guys. Yeah, the $2 pizza. Yeah, well, I think for that house, though, he needs to hire more than just one maid. I think he needs to hire like a few hundred. He needs a whole team, basically. He needs everybody to just clean everything. I mean, even here, like, I have people that come over every couple weeks to help clean because it's just too much for one person. It is. But then again, obviously, I mean, in the US, you have to pay a little more. It's not the cheapest. So, I mean, that is true. But if you're making like a bunch of money, like even Uncle Roger, he's the multi-million-dollar now, millionaire, is good. Thank you for the donation, guys. Say he does need a hairnet. Well, actually, Uncle Roger does have pretty long hair.
Why are you cutting it so thick? Is that how he did it?
Yeah. You think he's gonna slice it thin for you? No.
Sorry, guys. Do you think do you know I did research into Kay's cooking? She is legit. Like, Kay's cooking is not satire? No. Are you sure? You're sure that Kay's not satire? She has to be satire. She absolutely has to be. I don't know. Because when you look at Jack is real. Like, real. And now, he's not in good health. The videos that we've been reviewing of him are of him like 10, 15 years ago. So time has taken its toll and he's not in the best of health. So it's not a good thing. But, it's just like one of those things. But Kay, she's actually like, that's sad, isn't it? I still think she's satire. I mean, it's filthy. The like the recipes and everything that they do. It's not good. If anybody's just joined and you're on Twitch, be sure to support me on Twitch, guys. And if you have any TikToks or anything, go ahead. Follow me everywhere. The weather here, very hot. It's actually, if I check the weather right now, we're at 29 degrees not Fahrenheit, 29 degrees Celsius. So what is 29 degrees Celsius? It's more like 80 something. Let's see, 29 degrees. See, it's like closer to 90. Let's just drop this down. 83, more or less. But it's still hot. Discord. All right, guys. Bear with me for a moment. My link to Discord is in the information on Twitch and YouTube. I have it on there. I put it on there. I promise you. So if you go to either of those platforms, you'll see my Discord link, because I don't think I have it here for me to copy and paste for you guys. Unless I do. Give me a moment. Bear with me. Do I have it? Discord? No? Oh, no, I didn't put it. No, it's not on there. Oh, thank you for the donation, Susie. Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, cooking is one of those things that, I mean, if you can, like, cook at home is good. And if you can cook good, it's even better. Because, I mean, honestly, not cooking that well, thankfully, I didn't grow up like that. So I had good food. Yes, I've had Hungarian food. I have had Hungarian cuisine. Yes. I had quite a bit when I was in Budapest. And I love it. I love Budapest. I love Hungary. If I can go back, I would. It's cheap too. So if any of you guys need an idea for a quick, cheap holiday, go to Budapest. And if you want to see a little bit of Prague as well, go to Prague. Prague is actually, or it was a few years ago, relatively cheap. Like, you can get a decent beer for like €4, which is a good thing. It's not easy. In Barcelona, you'll easily pay €6 or €7 for a pint. So, just to warn you, Barcelona is not cheap. Yeah. No, nothing's cheap anymore, is it? Sad, isn't it? Where are those good old days where you can get a pint for like £1 or something? Yeah, no, I will. I'll react to Kitchen Nightmares. We can do it. Maybe next time. I don't know. I need to take a poll on this. We'll make another one.
No, don't do that.
What? It's steak? Mmm.
Should we know?
Unseasoned steak. Delicious.
No, it was seasoned with nut oil. I've never seasoned anything with oil.
Nut oil is what Uncle Roger used every night. Sorry, children. Noodle, go in.
Thank you for Weeping Blade. Thank you for the tip. I'll take a look at that after I get off. Maybe try to do something for the next time. Because the problem is, the good thing is that with Twitch, you can pre-program this stuff. With the other platforms, it's a little difficult. Thank you for the subscription, Carla. Again, if anybody is on Twitch and you have Amazon, it should be free with Amazon Prime to subscribe to me. If it's not, I'm sorry. But if it is, I really appreciate it. Because you don't have to pay, I don't think. True. If anybody wants to volunteer and be a mod, I'll be more than happy. Right now, I do need the help because I cannot, like, I can't keep up with this just by myself. It's getting a little complicated to manage everything by myself. No, I haven't done Afghani chicken yet. I will. Eventually.
Beef, spring onion, chili, bean sprout, mint. Hiya, he really put mint in there. Cilantro, pickled garlic. Can't save you. And now the broth that smells like wet sock. Hiya. Look at this. This worse than Vietnam War. And there you have it. Jamie Oliver pho.
Oh, I didn't make a poll. I'm going to have to take a look at that. I apologize. Well, guys, right now, this is like, you have a little time to pick the poll, yes or no. Do you think this is going to be good or bad? All right, let me see if I can go to this. Okay. And now, if I can, honestly, I'm going to have to figure this out for next time. Because there is a lot. Make a prediction. Results, rate, make a poll. Oh, where is the poll? Manage poll. Create a poll. Okay. I'm making a poll now. Well, you guys already voted. I'll try to make this here. Duration, I'll give you, let's say 5 minutes. Okay. In poll, I guess. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I did. Still learning everything. Well, if anybody has just joined us, thank you. I'm still trying to figure out how to use these platforms, so bear with me. But we are on the cusp of finding out from the horse's mouth if whether or not Jamie's pho that they recreated is actually tasty or not. I already have a poll going on YouTube, and I think I had one on Twitch, but I guess not. But anyway, I don't know. I'll try to get another one going next time maybe. But for the moment, everyone thinks to seem that this is going to be bad. So you only had good or bad. I didn't put any other options. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be good. I think the Twitch one is absent period. Okay, interesting. There's no mediocre option? No. Oh, yeah, that's mean, huh? No, there's no option for mediocre. No. It doesn't look that bad, though. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about my stream. Let's make that clear. The pho, that's another question, yeah? My stream so far, everything looks okay. I'm just checking all the information and everything just to make sure everything's good. Whoops. And still trying to learn how to use the Stream Deck too. If anyone's wondering what a Stream Deck is, it's this little device, yeah, that allows you to hit a button and allows you to change things and different things with OBS, editing, whatever you want, you can program it. A little difficult in the beginning, but it works. So if you're wondering on getting into streaming or cooking or video editing or anything, get one. It's worth it.
I wouldn't even serve this to my worst enemy. Ugh.
Ooh.
There you go, nephew loan shark. Try?
No.
No?
Do you want us to feed it to you?
Do you want to see your family again?
I'd rather die honestly.
No, you cannot get out of this.
Oh my goodness. That was if anyone wants to clip that moment, please do it, yeah? That was a good moment. Yeah, she wanted to feed him. And they're actually going to do it. They're going to feed him. My goodness. What video is this? You know, you can blind mark the F number. Oh, thank you, Weeping Blade. Well, if let me know off stream and I'll try to get everything sorted. It doesn't matter if you can't be there all the time. It's just like having a little bit of help every now and then would be a big help. Okay, is everyone ready? This is going to be the moment, I think. Yeah, this is like epic revenge, no? 3, 2, 1. We're gonna see it.
Open your mouth, choo choo, choo choo, choo choo.
With a killing combo of Asian favourites.
I can't even look. These are really good bones too.
That tastes like burnt bread. That tastes like when my mom leave me in the car for too long. Tastes really bad. Why you do that?
Oh my goodness. Well, that was a little theatrical, wasn't it? Golly. I didn't expect that. If anybody was wondering, I think those were like, yeah, very theatrical. Those were like the videos and everything from the Vietnam War that he added into it. So we're at peace now. We're allies. We're not there anymore. Yeah. Uncle Roger's got serious, huh? Yeah, I know he did. I think he's actually like sincere about the taste. I don't think he's just saying this to just say something. I honestly think he's sincere. He doesn't like it. Let's see what they say. I honestly think he's sincere.
Needs to Uncle Roger feel bad for him.
Me too.
Okay, I think you suffer enough. Uncle Roger got my revenge. I'm very happy now. Maybe we make him some proper pho.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, make him your favorite pho recipe. How about that?
All right, let's do it. It's called Kevin's Pho.
And your Vietnamese coffee as
Kevin's pho. Is that her father? It has to be her father. Maybe her uncle. Huh? So they made another one. They're gonna do another taste test. All right. Yeah, now he's getting a free coffee after new form of torture unlocked. Aye, a new form of torture, indeed.
promise.
Come on, yeah.
Come Yeah.
Oh, this pho broth it just tastes so different.
Because it's actually pho.
Yeah, it got nuance, it got layer of flavor and spice and just good. It don't taste like wet sock.
Exactly.
Go buy Nice Tui cookbook, and if you in LA, come check out Didi.
And don't ever cook Jamie Oliver pho.
Bye bye. Even the word.
All right, well, I expected a little more than that, but in any case, all right, so Jamie, bad. Her pho, good. Okay, so this is what we expected, no? We expected this to happen. But, no, that was interesting. I mean, we'll watch the outtakes in a second, but what do you guys think, yeah? Because has anyone in this group here, has anyone made his pho? If you have, let us know, because maybe they're like skewing the results a little bit. Personally speaking, from all of the recipes that I have actually made from Jamie, I'll put it nicely, they've been off a little bit. Okay, so I have had to modify them. Some of them heavily modify to make them taste better. That doesn't mean that they're horrible, except for the butter chicken. That one was bad. Very bad. And actually also the lasagna, the veggie lasagna too. If you haven't seen that video, you guys need to check that out. That one was also pretty bad. That one was too. But the pho, I don't know. I mean, he puts mint in it. He puts a lot of stuff in it and everything. And then at the end, everyone says that it's not that good. I don't want to waste money for that recipe. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Knowing how to cook more, so I wouldn't bother with it unless I knew. I mean, Jamie does teach some good things. It doesn't mean that you need to be like, you know, you don't need to do it anymore. Or you don't need to cook his stuff. You can cook it. It's not a problem. It's just that some of his things are a little strange. Some of the stuff, I have to admit, they're a bit strange. Yeah, the bone marrow is gone. It's not there anymore. And lasagna, I made homemade pho for a while. And sound adjustments. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, you never stop learning in the kitchen. I mean, me personally, I'm still learning with other things and other cuisines and everything. You never stop. It's just one of those things. Yeah, I know. The lasagna is a war crime. So was the butter chicken. Jamie did good with his carbonara. If you guys haven't seen, if you guys haven't seen that video, be sure to check that out. I've reviewed it a couple times. I just reviewed it with Vincenzo not that long ago. So if you haven't seen it, be sure to see it. Yeah, that's 120 drunk. Yeah, his paella, it went on the news. Like Jamie's paella, when he did that, this was years ago, it made national news. It was all over the news in Spain. And I guess he was in Canada at the time cooking and everything. And then all of a sudden he was on the news, but for the wrong reasons. So, not good. No. Yeah. All right. Who wants to watch the outtakes? Let's see how funny they are.
Worst pho that I've ever tried, I don't even think it has lemongrass.
Where's the worst pho you try? Tell us.
I don't.
Shit on some restaurant.
No, I can't do that.
Just do it.
No.
No.
Even the soy sauce doesn't want to come out.
He forgot to take the top off. It's a new bottle of soy sauce. He forgot to do it.
The soy sauce trying to stop us.
It's trying to. It's like in there saying no.
It's trying to stop us from committing Vietnamese hate crime.
Like, don't do it.
All right, Frankie, this is for the fighting sounds overlaid over the wide shot of the restaurant.
This is
Ready?
the fake part.
Ow! Okay, one more time. Let's do another one.
Yeah, Yeah, without breaking anything. Thank you for the donation, Stefan. Oh, thank you. You're from Seattle. Oh, thank you. Hey, I miss Seattle. I'm going to have to visit again. I don't know when, but I'd like to. All right. Well, I think they had fun doing this. It kind of seems like it, no?
Medium rare blue. Interesting. Medium rare blue. There's a lot of Chinese influences in Vietnamese cuisine.
Nice.
Thank you. He went back for a second bite. See? See? I know it's good. I know it's good.
Vietnamese style.
That was a good video. That was a really pleasant video. I enjoyed that. I mean, I think they had a lot of fun. Obviously, I don't think the pho actually turned out to be good. I think it was actually quite bad. And you can tell, from their reaction and everything. But overall, I think they enjoyed this video. What do you guys think? You think they had fun with making it? I think so. Yeah, it was. Hey, and guys, I had a lot of fun watching this with you. And believe it or not, we're almost at 3 hours doing this. So I'm actually impressed. I didn't think I'd get past like an hour, hour and a half. Time goes by pretty quick when you're having fun, doesn't it? So, if anyone is on Twitch or anything, or on Kick or any platforms, be sure to follow me on all the platforms, guys. And if you are with Prime, be sure to sub me on Twitch because it's connected, Amazon and Twitch. But in any case, I had a lot of fun. Let me know, well, I'll make a poll probably for all of you, but let me know what you think we should see or do next, yeah? Because I want to do this again soon. I don't know about you, but I actually have more fun doing this than making videos and just posting them. Oh, maybe. Oh, I'm glad. Make a poll. Okay. Well, I will. I'll make a poll. I'll probably do it off stream though, because right now I don't know what to think off the top of my head, what like videos and everything. But in any case, I hope all of you have had a wonderful time. And I hope all of you either have a wonderful night going to bed or have a great day if you're just starting the day. Because I know that we have everybody from all over the world watching, which is pretty cool. So again, guys, thank you very much for doing this today with me. Again, if you haven't subscribed or followed me yet, be sure to do so. I appreciate it greatly. And be sure to stay tuned for our next videos coming out really soon. So if you hit the little bell notifications, you get the little update on when we're here, when we're there, and where we're going and what we're doing every single time. Have a great night, guys. I'm going to get off and I'm going to have a beer right now because I really want a beer. I want to enjoy my evening. Maybe get a pizza. I don't know. I had pizza again last night. Maybe not. Maybe I'll make something. I don't know. But in any case, have a great night. Take care, guys. And I'll see you again very soon. And for the end, I made an ending for this video as well. Here we go. Bye-bye.